Good morning. My name is Steve Schroeder with Rethink Loyalty Solutions. You may think that you're on the road to record profit in bowling, but you're really on a different road. You are on the road to record profits in just about any vertical. This is not specific to bowling. It doesn't matter if you're in hospitality, if you're in entertainment, if you happen to be in dining. I mean, the key here is customer engagement. So I'm going to skip over some bowling stuff, and I'm going to show you how innovation with the mobile device is the key to record profit in any vertical. So we'll skip over a few bowling signs. We're going to take about 13, 14, 15 minutes. So grab a cup of coffee. What you're going to see that we've designed in our version 1.5 app, which is what we're going to do as we wander up the hill a little bit. We'll skip a few bowling specific signs because it's not about bowling. You'll see that this is the profits are of the solution to every vertical. And 1.5 app is powerful. We've got 2.0 under build scheduled for around September, October 2017 this year that will absolutely transform all of retail. So let's hurry up and get started, and I'll skip a few things and we'll kind of get going. I think the first thing we want to focus on, so we're getting rid of that. That's a bowling kind of a thing. We don't need about a company background. Let's talk about here, membership matters really quick. More than likely, what we need to do is set your business up with a custom membership, and not just one membership, a tiered membership, a gold, a silver, a platinum, maybe platinum plus, diamond plus. It doesn't matter what we call it, but there's several companies in the United States that are well known for memberships. Costco, Amazon Prime, Sam's Club, Netflix. Now, golf courses are too, but especially those first four I mentioned, these are multi-billion-dollar companies. And Amazon Prime, not long ago, set up a membership that was, they were told, oh, that's not really going to work. Well, now they have 54 million people paying $100. That's $5.4 billion. Now, if your business has less than $5.4 billion in membership revenue, which generates another $26 billion in added spending, well, then maybe we should pay attention to memberships. Because really, with mastery of the mobile device, we can create memberships where, we can get 40, 50 million people to give your restaurant, your bowling center, your golf course, your movie theater, your vertical, $50 to $100 a year, because we can go beyond that. So membership is going to be very strong. It opens up a lot of things. You get an automatic recurring revenue every single month, whether or not the business is closed. Rewards versus discounting. You don't have to lower prices. It's another $1 trillion problem that retail hasn't even figured out. Membership and mobile figures it out. No more discounting. You can raise prices with a properly structured membership. You can collect prepaid revenue while you sleep. We found out that most small business owners love that. You wake up in the morning and there's 10, 15, 20,000 more dollars in your account because people from all over the country, all over the world are joining your business. Even if it's a little restaurant in Orange County, it doesn't matter if there's added value to somebody who happens to live in Austin, Texas. It's easy to do this. We're going to talk about it real quick. The future is mobile. The key is execution and engagement, and the proper membership structure is an absolute game changer for automated revenue. Let's get going here. We don't need about open play. Yeah, the way you win this is with mobile innovation. Now, you don't win this by just sticking a website on a phone, which is 99% of the apps. Okay, it's amazing that in 2017 we're sitting here talking about such poor innovation in customer loyalty, in mobile strategies and technologies that are really not used. We're going to talk about a few here. But when you win the mobile device, when you win engagement, you are going to win people. And when you win in these three areas, every vertical prospers tremendously. So we're going to talk about the new 1.5 version app, Rethink Loyalty Solutions, Rethink Bowling, Rethink Veterinary, Rethink Dining, Rethink Entertainment, Rethink Hospitality. Doesn't matter almost what you put in there. It needs to be rethought with innovation, with creativity, with strategies, with value, things with simplicity. Not complicated, hard to understand, miles and points. We're so far behind in customer loyalty that it's sad. So we're going to talk a about a few ideas here. Now, when we create a custom app for your business, or we can use this one even here, there's a few things that we're going to put inside of it. I'm not going to go over all of these kinds of things. I'm just going to highlight a couple things. You want a simple registration process. You want a personal profile that allows people to see what they want to say, who they are, what their likes and dislikes are. You also want to have a charity kind of a mechanism that allows their favorite nonprofit charities, whether it be Autism Today, whether it be their local kids' school in that community, whether it be breast cancer awareness. Life is bigger than just us, so we need to have solutions in place that support people's heartfelt needs, tap that deep emotion that's been ignored for years, and we do this in innovative ways that funds the customer's close, heartfelt needs without any cost to the business owner. We'll share more about that later. But you also need a strong personal preference manager, as you can see here. This gives the customer complete control over who, when, what, why, where, everything about the communication is determined by the customer. If they want breakfast specials off of a certain off-ramp between 9 and 11 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but then they want dinner specials on Tuesday and Thursday between 5 and 7, they need to be able to set that, and automatically it meets their needs. The consumer is the boss. This is the age of the customer. You win by paying attention to them. So we have all of that set up. You want some special packages and promotions. You want the ability to make payments. We're going to go over that next. Just a few things that you kind of need. That's what we set up. Here's a picture of what we have done, even in version 1.5, that is the most phenomenal mobile payments solution in the history of mobile apps. I mean, we all know about Starbucks, which controls around $9 billion a quarter, $36 billion a year for giving people nothing more than stars. They mandate that you have to load money into the Starbucks account, into the card, or into the phone. You have to pay in this way, otherwise you get nothing. In other words, you walk up to Starbucks and you pay cash, you don't get anything. You have to pay with the mobile device in order to get a star. They took a lot of heat for that, but they control a lot of money. We did it way better than Starbucks. This is much more robust. Customers have the ability to load their credit card in the app. They could pay cash at the location, at the business owner location. They can pay with a credit card like one time. They have a prepaid balance that automatically rewards. We've got auto rewards set up for all kinds of behavior, not only inside of the business, not only for spending, but for things that are more important than spending, like social sharing, and more on that a little bit later. So we have absolute control of money, giving the consumer every kind of option available. Many businesses fail to understand how to grab prepaid money, because as soon as you grab money away from the customer, you increase your profit by about 250%. So if you give them a good reason to give you money in advance, they give it to you and they go through it way quicker. Why? Because it's just like chips in Las Vegas. It doesn't feel like real money. These are basic fundamentals that most retail has absolutely ignored. They have no idea what I'm even talking about. We already know that casinos are big. We know that they make you replace money with chips. Well, ask this question. If you own a business, do you give out chips to your customers? Well, I've never been in a place that does. Well, this is a way to do it. It's not real chips, of course. It's digital chips. So we have mastery of money. We make everything simple and powerful. You automate the registration. You create memberships that are all automatically renewed every month. You change your business model to monthly recurring revenue. That increases your business valuation from 2, 3, 4x to 5, 10, 15, 20x, just because you're doing that with innovative mobile technologies. You sell memberships digitally while you're sleeping at night, through social media, through the internet, through mobile, all kinds of ways, right? People just join, deposit money into your business. You sell packages digitally. These are all customized, combined packages that we help you develop. People buy these things. They show up more often, and your business is put on autopilot. If you think all of this is too hard to believe, just think about Amazon.com. This is not difficult to imagine for brick and mortar. Brick and mortar is getting hammered by online business. I mean, Macy's is ready to file bankruptcy. Target's ready to file bankruptcy. JCPenney is reeling. Why? Because they have no innovation with the mobile device. And your brick and mortar business could be next unless you innovate. We know how to do this. You can turn a brick and mortar business into a mobile powerhouse. Okay, it doesn't take too much. So this is what you do. You make it simple and powerful. Oh, the push notification library that we put in really helps. This allows you to segment your customers automatically by all kinds of demographics. I mean, maybe you want to communicate just with females who happen to be 29 years of age and under who haven't been in the business in the last 30 days. Whoop, boom, push of a button, all females 29 years of age and under who haven't been in the business, who spend X, who have certain behavioral criteria. You can group and segment your customers and communicate with just them in beautiful, full-color, website, attractive advertising right to the mobile device, right to the phone. Just to give you an idea, most businesses still use email, which has around a 4 to 5% response rate in about 18 hours. And push notification has about a 90-95% response rate in about 2 to 3 minutes. What are you doing using email? It's almost a fireable offense, but I understand you've never had a push library like this. This is one thing we put in here. There's a lot of things about it that are absolutely phenomenal. It'll change the way you communicate. We also put Instant Chat two-way, which means that customers can communicate in-app. This is another thing that you want to have. We won't go over the research about that, but the communication aspects are absolutely second to none. Social media, we've integrated some amazing things with social. We auto-reward people for social behavior and activities, kind of like companies such as Chirpify, which charge upwards of $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month. I mean, you want to incentivize people to grow your business virally. This doesn't cost you anything. You can eliminate all your traditional marketing costs, all your advertising costs. You don't need to do it when you have the proper mobile strategy and an app that actually does something more than just putting your website on a phone. This enhances people or encourages people to take pictures. It auto-rewards them, and it rewards them with events and experiences that don't cost you anything. We have auto hashtags built in, which means they don't have to remember the hashtag. It just automatically posts. I mean, we make sharing really easy and rewarding for people. They already love to do it with no reward, so they're promoting your business. We got custom frames, all kinds of really cool ideas to grow your business with social. Your acquisition goes off the charts. We have a special referral mode that fits in. People already love to do like what you're seeing here anyway, but if they get rewarded for it and these kids could win a 4-year scholarship to Michigan State University, you think that, why not do it, right? And we have colleges and a number of major brands who want to donate these prizes, okay, to small business to help encourage their growth. And it's very powerful, but we have a referral mode. We have a social share mode. We can sell memberships anytime. We've got that cause marketing we talked about. We've got reviews for the Yelp and Google and more. This is all kind of built in. Very powerful in transforming your business away from what you are doing now to a mobile mastery kind of a strategy. So the highlights of our version 1.5 app are this, okay? Members will receive either, let's say, a custom silver, platinum, gold. It could be anything. We even have a free membership, but this card is like a virtual membership card. It's beautiful, kind of like an American Express card, but you know, steel platinum look, very very nice. It floats in the app like in 3D water. It's beautiful looking. They can take their finger right on the phone and turn it around, and it's got all of these balances on it, and it's got money and benefits from over 350,000 merchants. Plus, we just secured a travel deal with all the hotels that beats Priceline, Trivago, Expedia, everything by 10 to 50%. Plus, it includes all of the taxes. So it's huge. You know, those travel companies make tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars. This is by far better. Comes with a 110% guarantee. So if your customers find a lower rate at any hotel through any online booking engine, through any mechanism possible on the internet, they get that lower rate plus 10% credit right to their credit card. So the travel benefits alone are going to be worth the membership fee that we set up in your business, which means that if you happen to own a little bowling center, a little restaurant, maybe you own an entertainment vertical or something in a one location spot in Atlanta, Georgia, Well, that means people in California are going to want to join your business because it's $5 a month, or not because they're ever going to come to Atlanta and visit your business, but because of the things we add to it. This is why it can revolutionize profitability when you set up the right membership and kind of tie it into a reason to join your business. So these are all kinds of benefits we add, and then we put that mobile photo in, the push communication library, the fact that you can control money from anywhere in the world. We've added a special digital drawing engine with entries here. What this does is it kind of automates, let's say, what's the best way to explain this to you, like lottery? So it allows people to win entries into life-changing experiences automatic on their phone for behaving in a certain way. So if they dwell in a certain aisle at Target for 3 minutes, they win an entry to win a 4-year scholarship for the kids. If they go on geosocial scavenger hunts and they spend 5 minutes at Starbucks and 10 minutes at Target and 15 minutes at Lowe's, then if they do that in a certain order, certain time, then they win entries for life-changing experiences. They get instant prizes, instant reward, entries for amazing prizes, all donated because of the innovative way to drive people to these brands and businesses at no cost to them. They spend hundreds of millions in advertising. The mobile device will change all of advertising. This is an extremely innovative way to change the way money is kind of resituated to make people behave in certain ways. So you bring winning and open play, winning and gamification to a massive market, not an open play market, but to everybody loves to win. They love to play games. And when you do that inside of retail, it'll change retail. So that's it. I don't think you need that. I think we're pretty much done. We'll make some really cool stuff for you. This is more bowling. And that's what we usually charge. We usually charge $2,500 for a business one time. That's it. We'll set up a custom membership. We'll do a revenue share with you, usually around, let's say, 70-30, 60-40, kind of depending upon what you're doing. And you're done. You don't have to have any marketing expense, any advertising expense. You never need to pay us again. We go to work for you. We do this together, and we build your entire business in a world record fashion that you've never thought was possible for. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll go ahead and I will shut down the meeting. Thank you very much.